I'm back. I feel like we're always in the backyard talking about the garden and everything that's going on in the backyard, which is what this is all about, gardening and harvesting and all those good things. We never walk around to the front and see what's going on in the front of the yard because there are a couple of things that I have going on out here. And I'm just going to flip around. And these are my other little plants. This is a patio eggplant. So they're going to be little small eggplant. You can see there? I got little baby eggplants. I got 2 of those out front. And my little strawberry plant that I took from the backyard, it broke off while I was harvesting something else. It broke off. So I said, well, let me put it in the pot and put it around front. But this is the front of the yard. That's the front. Mostly everything is green in the front, aside from the rose bushes that my hubby put in. Got the white one, the pink one, the red one, and then the pink is over there. And then you can see the wild hibiscus and see how big that is. Look at how beautiful that sky is. Oh my gosh. It is so beautiful today. And then you can see the variety of flowers out here. Some of them are starting to die back, and some of them are kind of flourishing and getting some new growth. But you can see some of them are starting to die back. And then this one, of which I do not know the name of, but I will find out. As you can see, that is like all over the yard. That really took off. But these little things right here, we point to it right there, little prickly things, those are the seeds. So we've actually been harvesting. I kind of let it grow. It's a little wild, but I kind of let it grow so we can get some of the seeds so we can start our own. We bought these seeds. They were on sale, I think probably at Home Depot. So we just picked up a bunch of flowers because we knew we were going to do a flower garden out front to just kind of extend from that side of the yard all the way to the end. So we just picked up some seeds. And this has been the end result. And like I said, some of them are still flourishing, some of them are died back. But these are the ones that we'll get the seeds from. So I have to get some seeds from that one. Now on the hibiscus, I also have been collecting seeds. And if you notice in here, there's another watermelon vine running through there. Now how the watermelon seed got in there, or seeds, it's like 2 watermelon plants just running through there. But the flowers don't seem like they've been bothered. You know, we got our black-eyed Susans out here. And we have all our other ones, which are great pollinators. But they don't seem to have been bothered. And actually there's a little there's a little seed on the watermelon plant. But yeah, they don't seem to be bothered. So I've left the watermelon plant. I said if we get a watermelon, we do. If we don't, it's just an extra little bonus to the front yard. Yeah, you can see it's all back there, hanging all on the fence back there. But just a welcome addition. That's all. Welcome addition. Now, I'm seeing something that's disturbing me, and it looks like poison ivy. If you look right there. Oh, yeah. I got to put my gloves on to get in there. I don't know how that got in there, but I got to get that out of there. Oh, absolutely. When I finish my video, that will be coming up out of there. But I wanted you to see the wild hibiscus also, because from this one, we also harvest the seeds. You see the pod right here where it's died off? The flowers died back. This pod has seeds in it. I can get it off with one hand without damaging my plant. Oh. Okay, this one is real stubborn. They usually come off a lot easier than this. Okay, that one doesn't want to come off of there. But if you see the separation in it, when you pop that open, there will be seeds in there. And a lot of seeds. So from one pod, you really can get a lot of seeds. So you see I have quite a few of them on here that I need to take off, but it's not letting me take them off right now. It doesn't want me to take it off on video. But we have been harvesting those also so that we can get another hibiscus, wild hibiscus. This was another gift from one of my coworkers, and I absolutely love it. I didn't think that it would take off like this because it was very small when I first started it, when I first put it in the ground, but it is amazing, as you can see. So I'll be picking the seeds off of that one too, where the little brown parts are. So there is that hibiscus pod. I was able to get one, finally. It let me get one. But there it is. You just crack it open. Doing this with one hand. I don't usually do it with one hand, but I just want you to see the inside of it and see what I'm talking about as far as the seeds. There we go. Oops, oops. I dropped a couple, but there you go. You look inside and there's the seeds. And that is what you can plant to start your own hibiscus. Wild hibiscus. That's the wild hibiscus. The ones in the garden are the ones that we use for the tea. This one really has been ornamental. I love the flowers that's on them. Let me see if there's a flower that's open on there. Close my little pod back up so I don't lose any more seeds. But there's one of the flowers right there. And it's absolutely beautiful. I have really enjoyed this particular hibiscus. There it is. And the flowers open so big and beautiful. So I just wanted you to see the pod and what it looked like. And I'll show you inside in our little bag all the seed that we've harvested for our flowers for next year. Yeah, these are the little seeds. I'm just going to show you the ones inside. Okay, here we go. Okay, so as you can see, these are all the seeds that we harvested from the flowers in the front. We got some hibiscus in here, and we got the little spiky seeds. I'm gonna drop this one in there too, and we'll be planting these for next season so we can have more flowers, more pollinators, because those really drew a lot of bees to the garden this year. So they were definitely a blessing. So that's just the tour for today. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of flip around to the front so you can see the front yard and see what's going on in the front yard too. And also, yeah, my scroll back over here. I think you all remember the Japanese maple that hubby got me for Christmas last year. She has grown quite a bit. There she is. So I'm looking to see what she's going to do next year. Looks like she's got something going on her leaves. Something has been enjoying her leaves. So of course, something for research for me to find out what exactly that is. Make sure she's going to be healthy and what I need to do to make sure she has that optimal health so that she'll grow. She's growing quite a bit, and it might just be some sun damage on there, but that looks like definitely something ate her leaves. So there she is. She's grown quite a bit, but there is the front of the house with everything going on. You just get a little glimpse, like I said, of the front. All right, guys, Let me see, is there anything else I need to tell you? Oh yeah, I do have one more thing to tell. I just recently did. I'm gonna walk back inside real quick and grab something just real quick. So, I recently started the Hampton Master Gardeners course, the training course. I'm really excited about it. And the second weekend, so like I said, it's been a busy summer with getting acclimated to studying and taking quizzes and watching videos and doing a bunch of reading. It's been very informative. I've learned a lot just over the last couple of weeks. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, that's been my newest venture. So that's probably going to take some time away from other things that I'm doing too. So, but I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. And one of the things we were doing this week is we were studying soil, pH of soils and all those good things. So what I have here is a sample of soil that I will be sending in. This is from our garden, so that we could have the soil tested to see if we have a good soil in our backyard for our garden. So, of course, I will share those results with you once they come back. I have to drop this off tomorrow to my teacher. But yeah, that's another exciting thing that's going on. I'm really excited about this course and learning. It's just so much to learn. We did soils and pH this week. We also are going to be going over nutrients, what the essential nutrients that your garden needs. So as I learn things, I'll definitely share them with you. That way you can have healthy gardens too, and you can have this information. So it's all about learning, sharing, teaching. For me, I really enjoy learning and gleaning and being able to share with others, something that I've learned. So that's what it's about for me. And I really love that. So as I learn, I will share our next chapter or next course of study. It is going to be the vegetable garden. And there's a big, huge chapter on that. It's probably about 100 pages worth of reading. But I'm excited about learning about it because, of course, they're going over like the raised beds versus, just in ground and, just a lot of information, a lot of things that even though you may have been gardening for a while, there's things that you can learn about botany, about the insects that are in your yards, about diseases of plants. It's a lot of things to learn. And it's a good environment to learn it in. And, you connect with other gardeners in the area or other people who are just curious about, their environment, the water, the trees, things of that nature. So it's really exciting and I'm excited about it. So like I said, I will be sharing with you whatever I learn. If it's something that's really, really pertinent. I might read some little sections from my my manual, which is huge. I'll show you that another day. And then also along with that, we get to learn about native plants. Today we took a tour to the Yorktown Learning Garden. Part of the course is we get to see the local learning gardens. And today we were learning about composting. I learned a couple of new interesting things about composting. But like I said, I'll share those things along the way. I hadn't prepared anything specifically about that. But I will learn about composting and, plants that are native to our area. And different new pollinators that I can incorporate into our garden. And also learning about caterpillars. Yeah, that was really, the Butterfly Society had a really nice presentation today. We went to a pawpaw festival also. It's been a busy day. My sister and we went to a pawpaw festival and the Butterfly Society was there. And you think you have learned or certain things and you really don't. So that was a very informative talk that we had with the young ladies there from the Butterfly Society, learning about caterpillars and their specific plants that they like to have, and raising them from eggs and you know, letting them transform from that caterpillar into a beautiful butterfly, because really we are missing our butterflies. You know, I don't see as many monarchs as I used to. I saw a few this year. We had many more last year. We didn't have as many this year. And then I also saw a swallowtail, a black swallowtail, which I was unable to get a picture of because they're very quick. But it was a swallowtail, and it was really, really nice to see. So being able to learn about that and know my caterpillars, that is going to be essential for me also, because I want to be able to move into that realm also, where I know these things and I know how to care for them and set them to the next level, you know, so that it's for the environment, you know, it's for your garden, it's for, you know, it's for the environment, it's for my garden, it's for, you know, for just beauty, you know, it's one of God's creations. So learning about that, yeah. So, like I said, as I learn, I will pass on my knowledge. And, of course, if you have any questions that maybe you want me to ask in class, because I do have to attend class on Wednesday evenings. It's an hour-and-a-half class, and we have, like, our breakout sessions and, you know, the learning sessions from other master gardeners in the area. So if there's any questions that you want me to pose to my class, feel free to drop them for me, and I will see about getting an answer for you, because here again, it's all about learning. All right, guys, it was great chatting with you today and catching up on all the fun things that have been going on. I am getting ready to go in the house now. I spent some time talking to my neighbor. I hadn't seen her in a minute, so I took a break from my video, and we spent the last few minutes talking. So it's always nice being able to connect with my neighbor, and she's one of the neighbors that I share some goodies from the garden with. So I told her I had some things for her. So I have a couple things to do this evening. I need to cut my pumpkin. I need to make my salsa. I need to finish up my seasonings. And I also need to pickle my okra. So I got a few things to do. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all good. Love you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Please give the thumbs up. And like I said, any comments or questions that you want to ask, feel free to drop them in the comments section. And I will see about getting answers for you. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a fantastic week.